Hey everyone, Melissa here, and today I have an exciting video for you. Today I am sharing with you my 1-year anniversary results on being on a whole food plant-based lifestyle. So if you're thinking about becoming whole food plant-based and for weight loss and just for your overall health, for diabetes, for all these different issues, this is a great video because I'm going to share with you all the amazing side effects that I've had and some of the ones that I kind of didn't like and what I'm working on for this next year. So let's get right to it and share with you all the goodies. So I'm going to adjust that a little tiny bit. So this marks the 1-year anniversary that I've been whole food plant-based. I started a year ago after I pretty much hit rock bottom. I was taking a lot of insulin, 70 plus units a day, and just gaining weight from that. I was just about got close to that 200-pound mark. I was at about 198, 199, and I was taking 70 units of insulin a day. I had my knee inflame up where I couldn't walk for a month. I was really feeling shitty. For lack of better terms, I was feeling really awful about myself. I felt so sick. I was so depressed. I didn't want to do anything. And I had watched all the documentaries on Netflix before. I had seen Forks Over Knives, What the Health, Fat, Sick, and Nearly Dead, Fed Up, Hungry for Change, Food Matters, Food Choices, all those great documentaries. Eating You Alive, which is coming back in theaters next week, and then I think is going back out on DVD, hopefully. I've seen that before. They're all amazing documentaries, and I've seen them before, but didn't really do anything about it. And then I finally made that decision when I hit rock bottom in my knee, and we decided to just go ahead and try a day and see how it went. And it went great. We tried a second day. It went great. It was near the end of March. We said, should we just go back to eating the food in our fridge and get started on April 1st? And we said, why? Why wait? We feel amazing. Let's just stick with it. It's easy. We feel good. So a whole food plant-based diet is no meat or fish or poultry. It's no dairy, including cheese. It's no eggs. It's no oil. It's trying to not have any salt or sugar as well. I don't really use them. I use salt in just a couple of recipes I make a week, and then nothing else at all. So most of that is really reduced, and you just feel amazing. So let's go over some of the great side effects. First of all, I'm off insulin. I was off insulin after just 4 weeks. I've stayed off insulin. My current A1C is a 5.4. If I spike, I don't say I'm cured yet. I know some people on this lifestyle have cured their diabetes. Please don't tell me and post below that you can't cure type 2. You can. If you research it and know what you're talking about, it is curable. People have done it. I am curing my diabetes. I have been off insulin for 11 months. If I spike from having too many potatoes, or if I have a little cheat on a holiday and have like a vegan cupcake for someone's birthday or something like that, a spike for me is maybe getting to 145. When before, if I even touched a carb, because I went 14 years of doing low to no carb and eating high fat and all that fun stuff that didn't do a darn thing, if I looked at a carb, I would spike up to 300 or more. So that, first of all, is a huge change. I eat oatmeal every day. I probably eat more carbs in a day than I ate in a week, 2 weeks or so, when I was doing low, no carb and high fat. Didn't work for me. All that was a giant Band-Aid. And if you have ever tried a low carb, high fat diet for your diabetes, and then you ate a carb and you spiked, it's not because that low carb, high fat diet cured your diabetes. It was just a Band-Aid managing it because you weren't feeding carbs, but you weren't curing anything within your body. A whole food plant-based life inside out. So diabetes is something that is huge on the list. And if you go back and look at my 5-week video that I have, you can see the huge difference in just my face. I'm sitting at the same wall in that video, and I've gone from that really round face that I can't stand looking at to an oval face, to no triple chins, and I have clavicles. Look at that. I love doing that because it's there. I never had collarbone before. I just had this before. So I feel great. The other great thing, and everyone wants to hear about, is weight loss. How much weight did I lose? What size did I go through, from and to? I started at a size 14, very tight. I probably needed the 16 at that point, but I was refusing to go up to a 16 again. and I was wearing either an extra large or 1X in shirts. Today I am wearing a size small, and jean size I'm wearing a size 2. I fit into some size 1s, but I still have a little belly fat to go. I am a very petite person. I guarantee you I'm probably the kind of person who's meant to be in a 0 or 00, and maybe I'll get there. I don't care if I do or not, but right now I still have belly fat. And the thing about fitting into the size 1s but not really wearing them is that they assume if you're a size 1, then your belly is completely flat and perfect. Mine's still got rolls and now loose skin to hide. So I need high-waisted. I'm wearing a pair of high-waisted size 2 green pants right now. I'll kind of show you a little bit. So I'm wearing these size 2s. They're high-waisted. They go up to here because it kind of covers some of that stuff, some of that icky belly. So I do wear some Spanx to kind of smooth things out. And that's one of the things that I'm working on with this year, and toning up and finishing up those last pounds. Those last pounds are all in my belly. So some other great side effects and how I feel so much better, and why I think everyone literally should try a whole food plant-based lifestyle, is I'm sleeping through the night. I'm sleeping better. I'm not waking up 2 or 3 times a night. I sleep straight through the night until it's time for me to get up. I no longer have headaches or migraines. I have not had a single migraine since I switched over, and I used to have maybe 6 a year, and I haven't had any in the last 12 months at all. I no longer have bleeding gums when I brush my teeth. You ever spit out the toothpaste and have blood in there? I haven't had that in probably 6-7 months or longer. That is fantastic. My cholesterol has gone down to 145. I spent years on statins and never got anywhere with it. They all say it's genetics, and guess what? Genetics is partially true, but partial reason for genetics and it being attributed to certain sicknesses like, cancer, heart disease, diabetes, high cholesterol. It's because we're eating the same foods that our parents ate. We're eating the same diet, so we're getting the same illnesses. It's not just genetics. That same diet lifestyle, like grandma's this and that, grandma's meatballs, grandma's sauce, it's that stuff that's part of the genetics. Please don't argue with me. But other side effects, I don't really get colds anymore. If I do, it's insanely mild. I think I've had 2 very mild colds in the last year, and I took some elderberry syrup and it'd be gone the next day. I have not gotten the flu. Everyone in my family, including my kids who are not fully whole food plant-based, got sick as a dog with the flu that lasted like 2 to 3 weeks. I did not get it. Everyone in my family told me, you're doomed. I didn't get the flu. I attribute that to this lifestyle and the immune boost that I have from eating plants. So that is amazing. So lower cholesterol, better sleep, no spitting, no headaches, more energy than I know what to do with. A lot of people always ask me, what do you do for exercise? I hate doing DVDs. I used to do them till I was dripping sweat on the floor. I prefer to walk, bike, hike, run. I started running. Me with 2 bad knees and arthritis that's mostly gone, runs. I haven't really run much in the wintertime, and that's something I have to work on next year. I am having a little bit of side pain that I think is an IT band that's a little inflamed, so I'm trying to do intervals and just like a run walk right now. So I'm not really doing a heck of a lot, which is why I haven't lost weight in the last couple months. I've maintained, but I haven't lost, and it just, other than that, I feel great. So my negatives, the things that bother me most that I wasn't expecting. First of all, I wasn't expecting this much loose skin. I figured it's not like, some of these shows where people have lost hundreds of pounds. I've lost 75, 76 pounds, and I have a lot of loose skin attributed to that. My arms. So my arms really got bad when I was in high school, and you can see a lot of this is skin now. There's still a little bit of fat mixed in there, but most of this is actual skin. I hate this. I could do pull-ups now for the first time, and I always try to grab that, and if I go like this and flex, you can see muscle, and I'm like, it's in there. You can't see it because of this, but it's there. So I have the loose skin there. I have the loose skin on my belly and on my thighs and on my butt. And the other one that bothers me the most besides my arms is my face. So you see the round face from my summer videos, and I don't have as deep of these laugh lines anymore. So when I smile, I'm starting to look like the Joker with multiple lines over here, and I don't like it. And it's because of the loose skin in my face. Because watch. Oh God, it goes away. Ooh, I just need a little tiny tuck. And I'm not going to get a tuck. I'm using, I just got a derma roller. I just got a dry brush. I'm going to start using those on my body, including my face. My frown lines are getting a lot thicker. And that's not because I'm frowning. It's because I'm fair-skinned and blue-eyed, and I squint out in the sun all the time, even with sunglasses on. I wear my glasses all the time. I don't wear them in videos because, as you can see, they cause a really bad reflection, so I can barely see you right now. But I don't wear my glasses, so I just have clip-ons for these. And so a lot of the times I just don't have my clip-ons with me, or I lose them. I lose them constantly. I've even broken them. And so I squint a lot, and it's causing more frown lines. And, I'm starting to get a little bit of wrinkles under here. I just turned 40, and so I'm just going to use the derma roller, and I will share videos using that. I'm going to use it on my body. I'm going to use the dry brush on my body and serums, and we're going to see what we can do on our own in a holistic way. So the other negatives that I've really had, the other big one, the main one, has been hair loss, and this can sound really scary, and I don't want it to cause you to think, I'm not doing this, I can't do this, I'm not losing my hair. Not everyone's going to have this. It's called telogen effluvium. So if this happens to you, this happened starting at the end of September, early October, and it lasted about 4 months for me, where I lost a lot of hair. Telogen effluvium is when a drastic diet change, weight loss, stress, certain medications can cause your hair shedding process to speed up, so you're shedding more than normal, but your hair regrowth is not caught up with it. So you're always shedding and growing hair, but this lifestyle change could cause you to temporarily have your hair fall out a lot. Mine still kind of falls out. Just one went that time. But normally, like a couple months ago, I would do that and I would have like 10 hairs. All right, it was falling out really bad. It is now regrowing, and that's why I have my hair looking kind of not done in this video, so that you can see all those little baby hairs on the top of my head. See all those? It goes all the way back. I have them all here on the sides. So look, isn't that funny looking how they stand up? I have it all through all my hair. I can grab any kind of part line and move my hair any way, and you will still see baby hairs growing in. So my hair is growing back and getting thicker again. I don't want the idea and thought of that to scare people enough to not want to do this. If it does happen to you, and I really felt crappy and I would just wear my winter hats out a lot, don't let it deter you from healing yourself and feeling amazing. As a result from it, though, the other thing about my hair that I don't like is that it's not just thinned out a lot, but the texture of it changed. When I go like that, it's so thin and fine and kind of frizzed. And I do use a biotin natural shampoo now. And I try not to use heating, curling irons and heating irons and, my flat iron. And I try not to blow dry, and I try not to use too much. I'm trying to just let it go and do its own thing, because my hair normally is very thick and grows very fast, and it stopped growing very fast, and it stopped being as nice as it always was, and it's just kind of this weirdness now. So it's getting better, and I guarantee by the end of the summer my hair will be back to normal. So, because you could see it growing, obviously. Nice little baby hairs all over the place. So those are really the negatives, the loose skin and this. But other than that, life is completely different. Life is amazing. if you're thinking about doing a whole food plant-based diet, I have 2 recommendations for you. First of all, read. Don't just watch the documentaries. Don't just watch videos from people like me and assume that that means you know what to eat and what to do now. You need to read some of the books out there by the amazing doctors who have been studying the effects and benefits of a whole food plant-based diet for decades, and you need to take it from them and really educate yourself on this lifestyle and what it means and why no oil and why no this and why no that. If you don't know the whys, it's more difficult to stick with it. In Facebook groups, every single day, I see that oil question. Why no oil? Why not olive oil? Why not this oil? It's all comes from plants. It's a concentrated form of just the fat. Everything else good about the plant has been stripped away. Those goodness, all the nutrients, the fiber, the enzymes, all the everything in there that would help you process the smaller amount of fat in the whole food has been stripped away, and just the fat in a concentrated, most calorie-dense food ever going straight into your arteries and causing plaque and causing heart disease and diabetes and all these things and inflammation in your body. Trust me, go without it and you will see how much better you feel without it. So I recommend educating yourself. Read books by Dr. Esselstyn, Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease, How Not to Die by Dr. Greger, Eat to Live by Dr. Furman, any of the books, Engine 2 books by Rip Esselstyn, Dr. Esselstyn's son Rip. There's so many amazing books out there, even by other doctors, Dr. McDougall, Dr. Klepper, Dr. Ornish. There's so many amazing doctors out there in this field, and they all have amazing books. Dr. T. Colin Campbell in the China Study, and another book that's called Whole, an amazing book. I'm reading it through a course I'm taking to become a certified holistic nutritionist, and that book Whole is absolutely fantastic. I 100% recommend it. So I recommend don't transition. Don't go slowly and say, I'm going to cut out meat for a little while, and then I'll cut out chicken, and then I'll cut out milk, and then I'll cut out eggs, and then I'll cut out cheese, and I got to do it slowly. No, I think transitioning is a huge mistake, because when you are transitioning, you're still putting crap into your body, and you're still feeling like crap from eating the crap. It's so much easier to say, I don't feel any better on this 80% whole food plant-based lifestyle, so I'm just going to go and eat this cheeseburger, because you don't feel the full effects of not having that crap inside your body and letting your body heal right away. You want to feel amazing so that you stick with it. So you don't want to cheat, because when you do cheat, you'll feel it and you'll be like, oh my God, I'm so sick. Why did I ever eat this? I can't believe I felt this way. So don't transition. Go all in. Go 100% from day one. Do this. You can do this, and you will feel so much healthier. My husband and I did not suffer any detox symptoms. We didn't feel sluggish. We didn't get headachy. We didn't get sick. We didn't have acne come up. We had nothing like that. I know that some people happen to experience it, and it might last a couple weeks. It's worth that couple weeks of discomfort to come out on the other side feeling like $1 million. I guarantee you it is so worth it. So this next year, my goal is to lose those last few pounds. I'm not 100% sure in my mind how many it is to lose. I have the stubborn belly fat still to go. There's still a little bit here and there to go. So it could be 15 pounds. It could be 20. According to Dr. Furman, he says that I should weigh 105 pounds. I might look too gaunt at 105 pounds, but I'm also very teeny tiny and very petite, and I look like one of those skinny little things that's supposed to be really super tiny and wear kids' clothes. I'm not there yet. If that happens and I'm healthy and I'm eating fine and not starving myself, I certainly never starved myself, then so be it. When my body's ready to say, here's where I'm supposed to be at, then I'm there. That's where I'm at. It's about toning for me this year. I want to keep working on building muscles in those arms, using the dry brushing and using the derma roller and hoping that tightens up a little bit naturally, working on my stomach muscles, keep working on my legs and my booty. I'm doing a 30-day squat challenge right now for the booty and for the thighs. Keep working on toning and just getting stronger and feeling amazing. I feel like $1 million. If you're wondering what I eat in a day, you can find a video that I did a couple months ago, and I show you exactly what I eat in a day, so you don't have to wonder about that. Like I said, exercise is just regular daily activity. It's going for a walk with my husband and kids. It's going hiking, at some of the local trails. It's riding our bike, 5 to 10 miles. I'm not killing myself. I'm just active because I have the energy to get out and do stuff, and I want to get out and do stuff. And that activity is my exercise. So it's just been an amazing year. When I think about the year before making the switch and how I felt that year, I hated life. I really was depressed. I really ate because it was my friend, and it really wasn't. You say that. You turn to food because your food's your only friend and it doesn't talk back and it doesn't name call, but it's killing you. And so it's not really your friend. It's a silent killer, and it's not fun. And I felt alone, and I felt crappy. And now I feel alive, and I feel amazing. And it has been life-changing. I'm 40 years old. I just turned 40, and I feel like I finally am living my life. And I want everyone to be able to feel that way. So it's going to be another amazing year. This year's, I'm just so looking forward to everything and feeling fantastic and getting even closer to all my health goals. And I want everyone to get closer to their health goals. So I do have a whole food plant-based for weight loss support group that you're welcome to join. I have the Eat to Live diabetes support group for those who are diabetics to join. I will have the links to those below. I have other videos that show doing my couch to 5K, that show my diabetes story, that show, what I eat in a day and all these. And I plan on doing even more videos as this year goes on. So I just want to thank everyone for taking the time to watch, and if you're still watching, I'm amazed that you can listen to me talk for this long. So I apologize. I'm very excited, and life is good now, and I want everyone's life to be good. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart for watching, and I hope that you're willing to give this lifestyle a try, because it truly is life-changing and just the way to live. And again, just thank you. I'm so blessed. Bless you all for watching. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye-bye.